Welcome, class of 2027. I am so excited to meet you. I'm Dr. Ziliak, and I'm a math professor here at Benedictine University. Before I begin the reading introduction, just a little bit about math. Do you love math? Did you know that a math major is only 38 credit hours and can easily be done in 3 years? Oh, it's also one of the easiest double majors at the university. You don't have time for a whole major, but you still love math? A math minor is only a few classes beyond what's required for many majors. What can you do with math? Well, our recent graduates have been actuaries who use data to set insurance prices. They work as data scientists to help companies figure out how to use all the data generated by customers to improve and sell more products. They work for companies like Google. Did you know that the web searches that you do daily rely heavily on math? And in fact, we teach how the algorithm works in our linear algebra class, which is a great class for majors and minors, as well as we have several alumni that are teachers, doctors, and lawyers. As one alumni put it, a math degree can help you get any job because you have a degree in solving problems, which every business has. If you don't love math, please know that the math department is here to support you, and we really want you to succeed. We want every student to succeed. Please come visit us in office hours, in the tutoring center, before and after class. We are here for you, and we want you to succeed. You might wonder why you even have to take a math class in college if your future career doesn't require it. And I like the analogy to sports and performances. When you do these activities, you don't just start polished and ready to play. In sports, you do all sorts of drills that are not identical to game play. For example, as a former college diver, I spent hours lifting weights and running. These did not directly translate to a dive, but they were critical for my success. As a performer, you spend hours practicing scales, working on tempo exercises before you play the big piece. Math is like these drills. It trains you on problem-solving skills and helps you see patterns in the world. Whether you like it or not, the world is one big messy word. Math helps you discover what you can ignore, gives you the skills to organize and make sense of the rest so that you can come up with a systematic solution, something every job needs. Now, onto the reading. What is this article? It's a summary of 4 key research areas presented at a workshop hosted by MSRI on math and racial justice. The 4 areas being addressed are bias in algorithms and technology, fair division, allocation and representation, public health disparities, and racial inequality in math education. The values we're studying this year is hospitality, which is the value we cherish at within Benedictine educational institutions. We strive to extend hospitality to each member of an educational community, especially those that are new to our community or are coming from other traditions. To this end, we value hospitality. We need a community that is open and accepting of everyone. In this article, we focus on ways that we can ensure society as a whole could improve on the value by ending practices that contribute to discrimination and bias. As you read this article, think about the following question. When we think about the bias in algorithms, think about with the boom of artificial intelligence, the foundation for the algorithms being used here, and so many applications, can you think of other areas where bias and training data could have negative effects? When you think about the voting and the fair division section, districts are redrawn after the census is taken every 10 years. Different districts gain and lose seats depending on how the population has fluctuated. Can you think of ways we could change our elections to remove the bias of gerrymandering? Do you think there is a perfect election design? When you read about the public health disparities, I want you to think, did you know that race is a social construct? What defines a person's race? How did you ever know your own race? Think back to when you first learned about it. Should it play such a critical role in health research and studying the risks of different populations? And finally, when we think about education, math education specifically, have you ever learned how you learn? What do you need to do to be able to understand concepts? And what is the goal of education generally? Is it an accumulation of facts or learning how to acquire new knowledge? Which skill will have more utility for your future career? Lots of the topics summarized in this article are also covered in an excellent book, Shape of Hidden Geometry of Information Biology Strategy, Democracy, and Everything Else by Jordan Ellenberg, which I would highly recommend. It's written for a general audience and is accessible to anyone. Welcome, and I can't wait to meet you.